We're back. Hello, everybody. I don't know what happened there. The stream died randomly. The stream died. I don't know what happened there. It just said randomly lost. It said it had lost the server. So I don't know what had happened. Thank you, everybody that's joined us back again. Just don't need this. We've been here before with servers and bits and pieces going wrong, so we don't want that. We don't want a repeat for Le Mans. Definitely not. So, what time is it now? We've got 9 minutes until the start of the race. So this is effectively qualifying. Daz in the SCT Mercedes, the Sick Children's Trust. I was saying before I lost connection that there was an event on Friday. I believe that was raising money. Please go and donate for the Sick Children's Trust. It's a fantastic cause, helps families in the UK who have children in hospital. It is a worthy charity. It is very close to our hearts here at the Sunday Night League. So there is Daz going through the S's at the start of the lap, going towards Tete Rouge. Now this is where stewards will be looking and seeing if anybody takes liberties on the exit. So Daz just keeping in line. Wolfbane going second quickest in his Aston Martin. So 3 minute 57.4 in the big Aston. Digweed coming through in his Subaru. Let's see what he can do. The number 43, his teammate, is Fandango. Fandango is in that car with him, a 3:59 for Digweed. Groot setting an incredible time of 3:54.1, 2.4 seconds ahead of Daz in that Supra. Illusion coming through, Illusion setting full fastest time of 3:58. So this is just to set the grid for the rolling start. Here comes Tiny Terror through karting, going down towards the Ford chicane, his Aston Martin. Looks like it's got a shark on the front. Thank you everybody that's joining us here at Sunday Night League. Comment, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. This is our team endurance event. We have 15 teams, 30 drivers, 2 1-hour races tonight. The combined results will create of the race. So Tiny Terror there. Here is Rob on drums in the Mazda, his teammate. Yokas in the chat, come on Salek. So Rob on drums in the Team 42 Mazda, his teammate is Aloe. It's just on an out lap. Here's Gustameg making his debut in SNL. In the Corvette, Gas Monkey's Corvette. Clouds looking dark. Dynamic weather is on here. It's the same rules as the GTE Championship. If you are familiar with that, we have Season 1 all on our YouTube channel. If you want to go back and watch that, that would be absolutely fantastic. Some brilliant racing happening in that. The mandatory tyre is mediums if it stays dry. And that is in both lobbies. So if it's dry in one of the lobbies, you have to run mediums in that lobby that it's dry. If it rains, however, in a lobby, you do not have to use the mediums. Let's see what Gustameg gets on the time. It looks a fairly competitive time, this. Up into 4th place, puts himself ahead of Illusion. So looking very strong there. We've got 5 minutes left then until the start of the race. Here is Salek in the Rockstar Supra. His teammate Yokas cheering him on in the comments. This is looking competitive as well. He goes into 4th place, so a lot of drivers in that 3:56 spot. Groot is the man who is leading them all, though, with an incredibly fast time. Here comes Evans, who's got a Bridgestone sticker on the back of his car. I hope he's not running Bridgestone tyres. Hopefully he's running Michelin's. They all should be running Michelin pilots. Evans goes second fastest. Oh. Where's Evans gone? Evans has vanished. Evans, you may want to stay on track because I don't know if it will register you on the race. here's Royal Gunner in 11th place. So he is making his debut in the Sunday Night League. And he's teaming up with Silent Wolf in this Mercedes. So we've got 2 Mercedes out there. Groot is the man at the top of the field, though, with a 3-minute 54. And he's going even faster. Let's follow him through the exit of the Porsche curves. Into karting. Chucking that Supra. Using all the curb. We'll soon be starting this race. We're about 2 minutes away from the start of the race. 1 hour here at Le Mans into the 4 chicanes. Just attacking them. So much grip in this car. Just attacks them, no fear. Yes, Mika saying if they leave the track, the time isn't usually counted. That is correct. I'm going to remind people just to stay on track before I start the race. Really looking forward to this, says Tiger. Anything can happen, and it probably will. So Wolfbane getting himself up there, 1.4 seconds off Groot. Sarnek looking competitive in his Supra, so the Supra looking strong. Gusterman on an outlap. Digweed is there. Illusion is in 6th place. Illusion in this 4GT. I suspect this 4GT is going to be tricky to drive. I'm not a big fan of it myself. Tyre wear looking pretty heavy as well. Cinemod there in 7th for Subaru. Oh, somebody's just moved up though. Jonovan's put himself up into 6th, I believe. Or Digweed. No, it's Jonovan. He's put himself into 6th place. So we've got lots of very competitive cars. Tiny Tower has stopped on track. I'll just message people. Please go on track. See, I can't talk and type at the same time. So 1 minute to go. So Groot has stopped on the Mulsanne. Wolfbane has also stopped slowing down. Sarlek very quick in 3rd place. Mika saying in the chat that the Subaru WRX is certainly fast around here. And Matt Psycho in the chat as well. Go Team SCT and Daz. So where is Daz? I think Daz is in the pits. Guys, you need to leave the pit lane. You can't stay in the pit lane. If you stay there, I will start this race very shortly. So Groot is on pole as it stands. Wolfbane, I believe, is 2nd. Daz has put himself up into 3rd. 4th is Sarlek. 5th is Gusterman. Cinemod is in 6th. 7th is Digweed. 8th is DeWill, who's pulling over at Dunlop. Royal Gunner is in 9th. 10th is Jonovan. 11th is Illusion. 12th Tiny Terror. 13th is Rob on drums. Final call to be on track. There we go. That's the final call to be on track. So we're about to get ready to go racing. 1 hour here at the Circuit de la Sarthe at Le Mans. We've got Groot looking very quick in the Supra, but we have got Wolfbane also looking pretty quick, as is Daz and Sarlek. So everybody is ready. McConey has come out, and so is Evans, so they'll pop up onto the grid. Let's see where they pop up, and then I will ask everybody if they are ready. So here we go then. Let's get this race ready to go. It's okay, Mika. They've managed to clock up onto the side, so we're all ready to go for this. The team endurance event here at the Circuit de la Sarthe at Le Mans. 1 hour of racing. This is race number 1. 2 races for you tonight. We've got Groot on pole, Wolfbane in second, Evans is in third, Daz 4th, Digweed 5th, 6th is Sarlek, 7th Gusterman, and Cinnamod is in 8th. 9th is DeWill, 10th is Royal Gunner. So Groot leading them out of the Ford chicane. Here we go then. The lights, you can hear the clicking. This 1 hour race round Le Mans is go! So Groot leading them off in the Supra. Wolfbane in second with Evans in third place. He's under pressure already by Daz, who's looking for a move into the Dunlop curve. He's on the inside. Can he make the move into the Dunlop chicane? No, he cannot. They all get through carefully. They're all getting through. Oh, we can see Cinnamod, we can see DeWill, and we can see Gunnar having a little bit of action. Illusion is fighting. So Jonavan up in 10th place, fighting with Royal Gunner and Illusion. Illusion having a little bit of trouble with Royal Gunner. Tiny Terror is 13th, 14th is Marconi, and 15th is Rob on drums. But up at the front, we have Groot, who is going to be under pressure from Wolfbane, who's in the slipstream. Wolfbane has got his Aston Martin ready for the move for the lead. We can see in the background, Digweed also having a chance. But we're going to stay with the leaders. Oh, nice little bit of tapping actually by Wolfbane. He's not wanting to make the move yet, but he's going for the inside as they go into the first chicane at the Mulsanne. And Wolfbane takes the lead for Aston Martin ahead of the Supra. Groot in second place. See what has happened behind. Digweed third, Daz 4th, 5th is Evans, who's under pressure now from Sarlek. Sarlek getting past in the Supra. This is absolutely brilliant to see. Oh, and they can't do the onboard cameras anymore. So we're still getting little bits of issues. Love the Ford GT. I hope it's not too much of a dog to drive, says Endurance Nut. Well, we will see as the race flows. We've got Digweed in third. Sarlek attacking the second Mulsanne chicane. Daz in 5th place. They're all so tightly packed. Evans is there in 6th. Customeg is in 7th. Cinnamod 8th. Jonavan 9th. 10th is DeWill. Illusion, there he is in the Ford GT. Having some problems right now. But he's going up the inside. Oh, he will have a go up the inside. Yes, he makes the move. He gets himself up into the top 10. Oh, there's a little bit of touching. There's a yellow flag because Sarlek has gone off the circuit. And Daz is off as well. Daz is off. They had a bit of an issue on the opening lap. Well, this is going to... already on lap number 1. It's not gone to plan. But up front, Wolfbane leads with Groot in second. Third is Digweed, but we can see Evans is having a fight with Gustameg. Gustameg up the inside as they go into Indianapolis. Gustameg on the outside. Brilliant move there. Can he get it stopped? Yes, he can. Evans is there. He's on the medium tyres, interestingly enough. So Evans in the Subaru on mediums. Let's see if anybody else is. Cinnamod in 6th place in his Subaru. Still can't get the onboards. Being chased down by Jonavan, also on softs. Illusion is on softs, and DeWill is on mediums. Go, 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 MFT. Royal Gunner, says Bertmom. Well, Royal Gunner is in 10th as they approach the Porsche curve for the first time. It is looking quite dark already here at Le Mans. We've got Daz following. Press square on for onboards. No, it doesn't work, Exion. For some reason, it does this sometimes on the replays, on the offboards. I can't access them. It just gives me that information. That's what it does. Okay, so Wolfbane leading the race here at Le Mans. Thank you so much, though, Exion. Groot is there. Oh, there's been an incident at the back! What has happened here? There's all sorts of carnage. There's cars everywhere. I think Daz has ended up in the wall again. I think Jonovan has had an issue. I think he's hit Cinemod. And it's just been carnage. Daz has had a nightmare of a race. Daz is having all sorts of issues. That SCT Mercedes has been in the wall. It's been backwards. It's having all sorts of issues. I think Jonovan is glitching, maybe. But you see, up at the front, Wolfbane. No, Bertman, it comes back. Don't worry, Bertman. It comes back. We'll get it back. It's fine. Bertman saying, leave spectate mode. It's okay. It comes back. Groot in second place. Digweed is in third with Gustamang. Making the move on the Mulsanne. Going up the inside of the first chicane. Gets that Corvette up there. So Gustamang is in third. Fourth place then Digweed. Illusion up into fifth now with all that carnage happening up ahead of him. He's got himself up into fifth. Crispy saying, Jono, you still have time. DeWill in seventh in the Corvette. Royal Gunner up into eighth now after all that chaos at the four chicanes on the end of the first lap. What happened? We do not know. Tiny Terror is in 10th. McConey in 11th, Rob on drums is 12th, Cinemod, who's involved in that chaos, is in 13th, 14th is Daz, and 15th, Jonovan. But Wolfbane leads this race for Aston Martin. He's 3.8 seconds ahead of Groot. Groot on the soft tyres as well. Did wonder if he was maybe on the mediums, due to the time difference between the two drivers. But no. So Wolfbane going back out of the Mulsanne corner, heading towards Indianapolis. Endurance Nut saying, still invested in Corvette, up the vets. So Gustameng is in third place in that Corvette. He's closing up, I think, on Groot. So is Groot just keeping himself in position, or is this Supra just a very quick qualifying car? Oh, you can see the difference in the fuel though. Oh my word, the Corvette's on half a tank. Groot is midway between half and 3/4, so he's probably 2/3 of a tank. Gustameg has to make the move going into the Porsche curves. So Gustameg moving himself up the inside. Will he make the move into the Porsche curves? He does. He makes it stick. Little bit of bouncing from Groot. Maybe Groot's having a bit of lag issue as well. That may be why he hasn't had as much confidence through these corners. Still can't get the onboard. It will come back. So Groot is there. Third place. Digweed in fourth. Looking very strong in the Subaru. Oh, you can see Illusion, who drove the Subaru incredibly well in the GT Championship, just behind. He's in the Ford GT. So the Subaru coming through the Ford chicanes. Here is Illusion. Coming through. Oh, he's attacking that curb. Gustameg, quickest on the track. 355.7 for him in the Corvette. Sarlek. Has Sarlek just gone quickest? No, Sarlek has set a very quick time though, a 355.798. So just 700ths between him and Gustameg over one lap. DeWill in 7th place in his Corvette on the mediums. Looking pretty strong on mediums so far. Evans, though, under attack by Tiny Terror. Tiny Terror running wide. He's going to have to let Royal Gunner in 9th place go through. He does, going through the Dunlop chicane. So Royal Gunner now up into 9th. 10th is Tiny Terror. 11th is Cinemod, making his way up through the field. McConey is in 12th. 13th is Daz in the SCT Mercedes. Thank you everybody that's joining us. Here goes Daz up through Tête Rouge, gets up the inside. McConey making that easier, not fighting too hard. Jonovan in 14th. Now into 13th. So past McConey. Rob on drums not having the best of times in the Mazda. So just like, share, subscribe if you have not done so already. Lots of brand new drivers here at the Sunday Night League, but it is SNL Wolfbane leading the race. He is 4.6 seconds ahead of Gustameg. Here's Aston Martin looking strong at this moment in time. He's got half a tank of fuel. Gustameg has got a quarter of a tank. So Gustameg is burning through the fuel a lot quicker. He's got Groot right behind him as they go towards the Mulsanne corner. Is that Illusion having a go up the inside of Dig? There he is. Illusion gets himself up into 4th place then. But he's gone too deep into the Mulsanne corner. And Digweed gets himself back into 4th place. Such a tricky corner to get correct. And really, Illusion, carrying too much speed, missed his braking point and drops back down into 5th place. And he won't have the tow anymore of Digweed. So he's got to burn fuel again. This is what this race is going to be about. It's going to be about keeping your fuel level at a good point. Half a tank for these drivers towards the back of the field. Cinnamod is over half of a tank. So is Jonovan. Daz is at half a tank. So is Macroni. And Rob on drums just over half a tank. He's on the mediums. Wolfbane on half a tank. Gustameg has burnt through fuel like it's going out of fashion. Can he do another lap, though, on this strategy? Anyone on a half tank now is on for a 2-stopper, says Mika. Exactly, Mika. We're looking at a 2-stopper. It looks like Gustameg is on a 3-stopper. That could be tricky for him. He is closing up on Wolfbane, though. He's the quickest car by a long way. Let's see his lap time. He's over a second quicker than Wolfbane. But as you can see, he is burning fuel. He's coming into the pits already. So he can't make it to the end. Oh, he's hit the wall as well on the entry. So he can't make it to the end of the race. The end of lap 4. Mika saying the Aston's very good on fuel. Mika was in that car originally for this race. Unfortunately unable to join us. Digweed in 3rd place then for Subaru, putting himself into a good contention. Illusion in 4th. He'll be regretting that mistake. He was quick. A 3:58, including the mistake, is a quick lap in that 4GT. Sarlek in 5th place. So he did a 55.7. Maybe he's had to fuel save a little bit on that last lap, a 3:58. DeWill, a 4-minute lap time, but DeWill is on medium tyres. Darkness is starting to come here at the Circuit de la Sarthe. Oh no, Tiny Terror has gone off on the way to Arnage. Tet Rouge. And he's lost a lot of places. Down to 10th place. He's got no momentum either. Jonovan in 11th will pass him with ease. Was it Cinnamod? There was a clash. Is Cinnamod on full power? No, he's on full power. It's just that Jonovan has had such a great exit through Tet Rouge that he's closed up on Cinnamod. Daz in 12th still. So moving up the field into 11. Oh no, Daz. Will he get the move done going into the first chicane on the Mulsanne? He does, but it is close between him and Tiny Terror. Tiny Terror yielding the position. Rob on drums in 13th place with Maconi there in 14th, and Gustameg, he got a penalty on the pit lane exit. That is going to be crucial. 6 seconds between Wolfbane and Groot. Similar amount of fuel. Ladies and gentlemen, and Maconi's left the session. So Maconi's left the session. That's not a problem though for his teammate, because McConaughey will get the same time as the finishing racer. If that is a disconnect, which is very early on, I suspect it is. Group there in second place. His game froze. That's okay. So that's a disconnect. So he'll get the same time as last place. So we've got Digweed and Illusion. Illusion has got past this time into the Mulsanne corner. So they're heading down to Indianapolis. Look at the Ford GT compared to the Supra. They're actually pretty low to the ground, both of these cars. But Illusion, he's going to have a bit of trouble stopping that. No, he keeps it on the track at Indianapolis. Well done, Mr. Illusion. Showing his great car control. He drifted that Subaru in the GTE Championship. He's drifting this Ford GT here. There's reports that Rob is showing us stuck somewhere on track for some players. That is possibly why we're getting some glitching, and possibly why we have got no onboards as well. So I wonder if Rob isn't showing for people. Again, a bit of an issue with the lobbies then on GT. Wolfbane's going again for another lap. This is impressive. He's doing 5 lap stints. And so is Groot. 5 lap stints then for the top 2. Top 3 indeed. Digweed has got himself into there, but Illusion can't do that, and neither can Sarlek. Sarlek not enough fuel. De Will putting himself into a very strong position. He's on the medium tyres as well, so he's got the faster tyre to run in this race. Cinemod in the pits too. Let's see what Royal Gunner says. Yep, 5 laps is awesome and strap. Few cars can do it, says Mika. Royal Gunner also on the 5-lapper. Evans is on that 5-lapper. He's on mediums too. Daz has managed to get his fuel up into the 5-lappers as well. He's got Tiny Terror though. Close behind him is go through Dunlop curve into the Dunlop chicane. Fighting hard, 7th place right now for Daz. 3:59.9. Rob on drums. That time's in the 4 minutes, which seems quite slow. I wonder if it is issues that we're seeing. Customeg is in 10th, so we'll see where the drivers he was fighting with come out of the pits. So he's ahead of Illusion, who now leaves the pits. So Illusion, who's got Sarlek ahead of him. So a full tank for Illusion, and a full tank for Sarlek. Both on the soft tyres again. Wolfbane is leading. He was about 6 seconds ahead of Groot, but Groot set a 57.6. So Groot just, I think, catching up with Wolfbane again. Wolfbane leading for Aston Martin. He will be pitting at the end of this lap, we expect. Groot in second. Digweed, bit of a gap forming now. 9 seconds between him and Groot. He's nearly 3 seconds off his fastest time. To Will there on the mediums. Those mediums, they've barely worn. Yet the softs, the softs actually on Digweed, looking pretty good. Oh no, Groot's crashed! Groot has crashed at Mulsanne! He's just clipped the curb on the exit of Mulsanne. He has spun that Supra. So Groot has spun the Supra. That puts a 14-second gap between him and Wolfbane. And we've got a bit of fighting happening here as well. Look at all these cars. Evans, Royal Gunner and Daz. They're all fighting for 5th. Oh, bit of jumping happening there. Daz goes up into 6th place with Evans in 5th. So a dramatic moment. 2nd place going off at Mulsanne corner. We've got this battle for 5th place going down towards Indianapolis as the sun starts to set. Will Daz have a look? He has a sneaky little look, but doesn't make the move. Indianapolis, a very tricky place to make a move. Both those Mercedes are together on the track too, so I wonder what Daz is thinking in that car. Daz is on the lead pace, I think. Daz has all the time in the world. If he'd had a clean first lap, he'd have been up there fighting for this lead, I think. He's going to make a move, though, into the Porsche curves. They're going 3 wide into the Porsche curves. Oh, my word. Brilliant. Daz up into 5th. 6th is Evans. And Digweed has left the room. No, Digweed was in 3rd. Digweed was in 3rd place. Wolfbane is in the pits. So is Groot. Still can't get... There we go. There we go. Got it. I've got the onboards back. I said they'd come back, so something's happened there. I think Digweed's lost connection. Oh, look at all these 3. That's unbelievable. Let's go on board with Rob on drums. He couldn't do another lap, could he? On his medium tyres? Wolfbane saying keep getting bloody screen freeze. So the lobbies are not working particularly well. Into the pits then comes Rob on drums. Custom Egg on board with him through the Ford chicane. Will he get the lead now? He's on a completely different strategy to those around him. He's on the mediums. Is he going to get ahead? No, Wolfbane has come out the pits. We can see him just ahead. So Wolfbane comes out of the pits. He's gone onto the softs. A full tank of fuel for him. Gustameg in 2nd. Sarlek in 3rd in his Supra. Illusion in 4th in his Ford GT. And then we have Groot down in 5th place now after his eventful in-lap. Puts himself down into 5th. De Will is on his mediums. He's not changed his medium tyres. He has not changed his mediums. He is going to keep going on those. That is an interesting tactic. Maybe he's just very happy with them, doesn't like the wear of the softs. So we have the S's in this battle for 7th place. Evans and Cinemod. The Bronze Stars against the 87 Racing team. It's very tight in a lot of positions. Oh, you can see Jonovan trying to get out of Tete Rouge. Will he be able to do this? He's in 9th place. He's pushing Cinemod along. Cinemod goes up and Jonovan gets himself up into 8th. And Evans drops down into 9th place as they go down to the Mulsanne, the first chicane. It has a number of different names as the first chicane. It's usually a sponsored chicane now. Oh, Cinemod's made a mistake and oh no! There's not much Evans could do and Jonovan's got himself up into 7th. What happened there? Cinemod down into 12th place. Maybe a little bit too much on the exit curb. Maybe spun him round. Rob on drums, back on the medium tyres. Wolfbane leads this race by 6.9 seconds ahead of Gustameng. Sarlek is in 3rd. 4th is Illusion. 5th is Groot. And 6th is De Will. So the Corvette of Gustameg is their gutted screen throws. Everything was going to plan, got 5 laps out of the car, says Pio. That is so unfortunate for Digweed. A test of endurance, it really is. They will get the same time as the person in last place, so they're not out of this race yet. They're not out, and we do not know what will happen in race number 2. Sarlek running deep. Sarlek in 3rd place. go. We are on board. The sun is setting as we approach the Porsche curves. Beautiful place to have a campsite on the outside of the Porsche curves. I say that with personal experience of this beautiful circuit. It is my personal favourite. I'm very jealous of everybody out there. Salek in third in his Supra, but we have different strategies at play. Different strategies. Medium tyres are the mandatory tyre here if it stays dry. Gustav Meg is in the pits after lap number 6. That is very early from Gustav Meg. Was he planning to be this early in the pits? Feels very early. Here is Groot in his Supra. The Aquapa X Racing Team. Can't say the name. AXR in 4th place as the light is fading here at Le Mans. De Will is 5th in his Corvette. Those medium tyres he did not change. Nathan saying this screen is terrible for screen freezes, and Endurance Net says I concur. We were plagued by them in the last round of the GTE Championship. Daz in 7th place. This is a strong gaggle of cars actually. Daz 7th, 8th Tiny Terror, 9th Royal Gunner, and I think 10th place. Evans is not far behind. No, he's not. He's got Cinemod there. Yep, get them all the time online, says Mika. Must be referring to the blue screens. So Cinemod in 11th. Gustav Meg in his Corvette, now in 13th place. So he's got the fastest lap of the race. Nathan saying it's a shame people can't rejoin either. So Gustav Meg, interesting strategy then from the Corvette. Very fast early on, but has dropped down the field. 8.4 seconds between Wolfbane and Sarlek. Sarlek in 2nd place here in his Super. He's got half a tank. So he's on a different strategy to Wolfbane, who's got 3/4 of a tank. So Wolfbane, we believe, will be coming in on lap number 10. Sarlek is probably going to be in on lap number 8. A little bit of buffeting happening for Sarlek. Illusion is in 3rd. Moving a little bit wide. He's on purple sector times though. So Illusion has decided to put down the throttle and go for it. You can see the blue lights of the Ford GT coming to play as well. If you are liking what you're seeing, please give us a like, share and subscribe to the Sunday Night League. We are here every Sunday night. We have got the GTE Championship coming to you in 2 weeks' time. Round number 1 of Season 2 at the Red Bull Ring. Brand new teams, brand new cars, different drivers as well. Some new drivers have signed up to be in the driver auction. We have that next Sunday where the team bosses will be picking their drivers for the upcoming season. 5 teams, 3 drivers per team, and the championship last season went down to the wire. Endurance that's saying I'm referring to that the Porsche curves. Oh, he concurs. Yes, it is a brilliant place to spend the night. Well, not the night really. We were in the grandstands. But De Will there in 5th. There's something special about Le Mans at night, and you'll see it in game form in a moment as the sun starts to set here. Daz in 7th place. That tricky beginning of the race lost him all of that time you see. 38 seconds roughly to Wolfbane was lost in that opening lap. You saw that. Lap number 2, 4:03 by Daz. He's now setting a time that his personal best is a 3:59. Somebody's joined. I don't know who that is. Apologies. Whoever is joining races midway through races, please don't do that. It's not nice. It can cause issues as well. The Royal Gunner in 9th place, making his debut here at the Sunday Night League. He is with Silent Wolf in that Mercedes. Silent Wolf won the final round of the GTE Championship at Fuji. Finished 2nd to Matt Psycho. They'll be fighting each other again. Time Terror looking a little bit wide going through the Porsche curves. He is. So Let's go on board with Royal Gunner. He is closing up the gap as we go through karting. Down towards the Ford chicanes, you can see the lights starting to shine. The Ferris wheel is lit up. The gantry over the start-finish line, over the pit, is open. And Royal Gunner setting his fastest lap of the race. Cinemod in 10th. Things could have gone better for Cinemod. He's had a few incidents. Evans still on medium tyres too. Gustameg is there in 12th with Rob on drums just behind him. It's Wolfbane in his Aston Martin. He's still pushing hard. Whoever Bailey Fox has left. I don't know who that is. I don't recognise that at all. Must be somebody from a long time ago. A long, long time ago. The galaxy far, far away, maybe. I don't know what this reference is with the livery of Wolfbane Sky. If anybody can tell me, that would be fantastic. I don't know what it is. He is in the Chaos Squadron Omega car, so maybe it's something to do with gaming. I don't know. I'm not a gamer, weirdly enough. Despite winning a lead on a game. Sarlek is in second place in that Supra, looking very strong. He's just set the fastest lap as well of 3:55.4. So Sarlek is on the pace, but he's only got a quarter of a tank of fuel. You can see the light starting to become a factor. Illusion in third in that Ford GT. I said before this race I couldn't call the podium, and I really can't. It's only 12 seconds between Illusion and Wolfbane, and we are halfway through this first hour at Le Mans. This is your half-hour update, brought to you by Michelin. So Wolfbane leads for Aston Martin, followed by Sarlek in the Supra. Third is Illusion in the GT. And then Groot is in fourth place after his mistake at the Mulsanne corner. Fifth is De Will on the medium shot Corvette. Sixth is Yonovan in the Nissan. Seventh is Daz in the Mercedes. Eighth is Royal Gunner in the Mercedes, but he's about to be passed by Tiny Terror, who's in ninth in his Aston Martin. Make that eighth place as they go towards Indianapolis. The Aston Martin in 8th, then Gunner is 9th, 10th is Cinemod, 11th Evans, 12th is Gustameg, who's on a different strategy to everybody else, and Rob on drums is in 13th place in the Mazda, 1 minute 10 behind the race leader. We have had retirements for Digweed and McConey, who will receive the same time as the final position race goer. That is your half-hour update, brought to you by Michelin. Wolfbane coming through the Ford chicane, setting his personal best time as Sarlek comes into the pit for the Rockstar team. So does Illusion. So those two very close together. Groot, though, on half a tank still, so he's going for this 5-lap stint race. I think he has got some lagging issues. He is bouncing around all over the place. In my practice, we have a car best on fuel Aston versus one of the fastest is Supra. Frisbee at a burger stand on the inside of Forest S's at Cilia Plucking springs to mind, says Endurance Nut. Yes, I also remember Davide Rigion going off in his Ferrari just at the S's here. And he was stuck there for about half an hour. But they got him out. He finished the race. That's what it's about at Le Mans, as the darkness is falling. I think Groot has had some scrappy laps, actually. 3:59 for him. As well as the darkness has come over very quickly. Are we going to get a little bit of wet rain here at Le Mans, just as the darkness falls? De Will there in third place on the mediums. He's been running there very consistently. Looking pretty happy. You can see up ahead we've got cars on the Mulsanne. Daz in 4th place now for the Sick Children's Trust car. Sick Children's Trust is a fantastic charity based in the UK. I don't know if that was on the stream. I did have an issue with the stream initially. If you haven't heard of them, they do fantastic work for families who have children in hospital. And they get to stay near their children whilst they're receiving treatment. And it's a fantastic charity, UK based. And if you want to go and donate, please go to the Sick Children's Trust website. I'm sure they would be very pleased to hear from you. Royal Gunner, let's go on board Royal Gunner as we go down the Mulsanne. Something about the yellow headlights at night at Le Mans in GT cars. We've got Tiny Terror in the Aston Martin ahead of us as we go through the second chicane along the Mulsanne. We've got the Mercedes off. Oh, Royal Gunner! He's lost it. He got too excited. Oh, Royal Gunner, and he's dropped down now behind Cinemod. So Royal Gunner down into 7th place, showing how tricky it is at night here at Le Mans. You can see how dark it is. I'm surprised how dark it is. There must be clouds in the sky here. It's never got this dark so quickly in the practices that we've run. Sarlek is in 9th place. 10th is Gustameg. Look at all these cars going down the Mulsanne straight. This is what Le Mans is all about. Nighttime driving. Keeping your head as those around you are losing theirs. Illusion in 11th. He had a penalty on the exit as well. You have to be so careful here not to get a penalty. Rob on drums in 12th. Yonavan also has a penalty. Wolfbane has a 26-second lead over Groot. But he's pitting. He's pitting early. Has he seen something on the radar? What is he doing? He's coming into the pits. What will Groot do? This is a strange tactic by Wolfbane. He was on target for another 5-lap stint. Is he doing something anticipating weather? Mika saying that is a surprise. Unless he sees rain. That's what I am thinking, but... Yes, there it is! There is the rain just starting. Well, all of a sudden, has Wolfbane pulled off the strategy to win race number 1? Tiny Terror in the pits as well. It is throwing it down a bit hard. Let's go on board then with Groot, who's leading the race. Wolfbane's gone on to Inters. He thinks this is going to be hard enough to warrant a stop for Inters. Those drivers that have not pitted, Cinemod, 7% of fuel, so it's perfect for him. Well, we're going down the Mulsanne and it is raining hard with Groot. He will be hoping he can stop in time for the first Mulsanne. Look at the rain. This is... Can he get it stopped? Can he get... He can't! He's gone off! Groot has gone off! He's gone off at Mulsanne, the first sector! De Will, he's on medium tyres. They're worn out. He's going to struggle to stop it. He does. Oh, no. What about Daz? Daz can't get it stopped, can he? He does. He slides it through. No, he spun it. Oh. These drivers who did not stop. Here comes Wolfbane then. He comes through. There you can see Daz on the outside suffering on the soft tyres. And then we're going to pass De Will easily, surely. Intermediates for Wolfpain. Daz can't get the car started. Royal Gunner has spun. Out of Tete Rouge. Illusion is on softs. They have the whole lap to do on the wrong tyre, says Mika. Royal Gunner is just spinning like a top. Inters for Tiny Terror. Wolfbane, it says it's 2 minutes. There's Groot! Groot has gone off. He can't get it planted. There is De Will. He's in third. He's also on medium tyres, so he's on slicked. Look how wet it is. These slick tyres are absolutely the worst tyres to be on. Wolfbane called that absolutely perfectly. And De Will cannot get it stopped for Mulsanne. He's gone straight on. Those medium tyres. Mika saying that it appears to have stopped. Yes, it does appear to have stopped. But Wolfbane, well, Wolfbane, no, he can fill up with fuel if he wants to at any point to get to the end. Groot, what do you do if you're Groot? Do you go, well, you have to go on to Inters. You can't do another lap like he's just had. You just cannot. De Will in third. Daz is there in fourth. He can't get it stopped from Mulsanne though. That means Sarlek is going to see Daz. No, he goes off. All of these drivers, and Tiny Terror goes off on his Inters. They're all going off. They're all going off. They're all just trying to get through this lap. And Cinnamod, here we go, on board with Cinnamod. Let's see what the difference is between Cinnamod and those ahead of him who are on the slick tyres. He is just closing the gap between those ahead. The rain has hit here at Le Mans. It's hit for a lap, but it's been heavy enough to make the Inters effective. Maybe at the crossover point now. But those on softs are going to really struggle into Indianapolis. Cinnamon gets it stopped. Look at this. He's got the traction on Illusion. He gets past so easily. We've got Daz ahead, trying to go through Onage. He can't make it. There goes the 4GT off as well. Sarlek struggling. Oh, we can see Daz hitting the wall again. It is just slightly too wet for racing tyres, and we're seeing those on them really struggle here through the Porsche curves. You can see the difference. You can see Sarlek, he's on slick tyres, and Cinnamod on board with him. He's just going to drive past Sarlek. Sarlek really having to slow. Cinnamod saying, right, I'll let you go where you need to go, and then I'll just pass you on the exit, although it's proving tricky. As we go through karting, this will be the opportunity for Cinnamod. Groot is in the pits, and so is De Will. They're coming in for Inters. You have to come in for Inters. You can't do another lap around here on slick, surely. Sarlek pitting. No, Sarlek is not pitting. Sarlek going round again on softs. This is a brave move by Sarlek. He's holding up Cinnamod. Cinnamod really needing to get past. Can Cinnamod get past on the main straight as they go into lap number 10? Gusterman's gone for full wets. So Gusterman went for full wets. Has he just left the pits? Or is he? No, he's coming in. He went for full wets. It's too dry now for full wets. De Will on mediums. Daz there. Groot is in ninth. This is throwing the race all over the place. Cinnamod then in 10th. He's still behind Sarlek. Sarlek is in third on his soft tyres. He's doing an amazing job keeping that Supra on the straight. Has he pulled himself onto podium contention in that Supra? Because the gap between wet and dry is now being crossed over back onto the dries. it looks like those that have stopped now have made the wrong call. Here's Evans on the inters. Illusion's on softs. So he's stayed on the softs. Despite all the chaos. Here's Rob on drums. Do you remember when Rob on drums was down in 13th place? He's now 7th. Jonathan is in 8th. Chasing down Rob on drums though. And he's got DeWill in the Corvette right behind him. DeWill doesn't want anything to do with this. Jonathan going round the outside. Oh, he can't make it stop though. He can't make it stop. He's going to have to let the places back. No, he doesn't. DeWill. He's got mirrors full of Rob on drums, and Groot is making his way through. Groot has just not had the race. He's gone on to soft tyres. So he's gone for some fresh softs, filled up with fuel and said, right, that's me for the rest of the race. I think that's what he's doing. He was due a stop at that point, so it is not over here. Rob on drums now down into 10th place again. Gustavan is 11th. There is Daz. Daz, a 7-minute 10 on lap number 10, apparently. So 3 minutes down. Is that rain? Did I just see rain? I don't want to worry people. It's clear, look at the sky. Royal Gunner is in 13th place. Wolfbane has a minute's lead. This is truly spectacular. He called it. He went onto the mediums literally as it was about to rain. He must have been looking at his radar and thought, I've got to stop for inters. And it's proven to be the right call. But Salek now, we can see on the softs, is showing that the soft tyres are now the tyres to be on. So nobody has to run the mediums anymore. It is now declared a wet race. And Salek is in 3rd. He's going to put himself into 2nd though as they go through karting. Through karting? No, he doesn't. He can't get into 2nd. He's got Tiny Terror ahead of him. Towards the Ford chicane. Tiny Terror in the pits then. Salek then moving himself up into 2nd place in the Supra. Tiny Terror deciding to come in for slicks. Cinemod is in 3rd. I don't know what's happened in this race. People have just been everywhere in it. Illusion is in 4th. This is like a GTE championship race where it just goes crazy. Jonovan in 5th place. He's pulled himself up as well. DeWill in 6th. 7th is Gustavan. Groot is in 8th. Tiny Terror coming out though. Oh, Groot just passing him. So Tiny Terror slotting back into 9th place. Rob on drums in 10th. Evans 11th. Daz is 12th. 13th is Royal Gunner. The leader is Wolfbane. Wolfbane leads here at Le Mans, looking absolutely fantastic. He's a minute 2 seconds ahead of Salek, who's called this as well. It's okay, Mika. Lost comms. I just had to speak to someone. So Salek in 12th. 13th is Cinemod. 14th is Illusion. 15th is Yonovan. 6th is De Will. Root there in 7th, as it's now becoming very dry, and Wolfbane coming into the pits. Wolfbane deciding, got a minute's lead, I can come in now for the dry tyres. Salek is just coming through the Porsche curves. He's not quite got there yet, actually. He's just come out of Arnage towards the Porsche curves, so he's hitting them now, having a little bit of a wobble as he enters them. Salek has called this brilliantly. Cinemod is there in 3rd. He's put himself in a very strong position. He's on inters. What will he do? He's got to pit because it's bone... Well, it's not bone dry if you go offline, but those won't last. He's got to pit, I think. Illusion is on the softs in the Ford GT. He's got to pit as well, though. Yonovan is on softs. He's moved himself up into 5th. Mika saying Wolfbane has called this race perfectly. He really has. He's called this race absolutely brilliantly. He pitted literally as the rain was about to fall. Groot did not. Groot was in 2nd place and has basically lost over a minute to Wolfbane because of that decision. He will pull himself up though as those ahead start pitting again. Daz is the man I have the most sympathy for in this race. Wolfbane has done his pit stop and he's come out 43 seconds in the lead. I believe all he's done is change tyres. De Will puts himself into 2nd place. He's put himself up into 2nd. He was on medium tyres. He ran mediums for a double stint early in this race. He's now in 2nd. Groot has got himself back into 3rd. So it's not an absolute disaster for Groot. He's got himself back into 3rd place. So anything can happen in the 2nd hour. We're approaching the end of the race. Just got a few more minutes left before we then join the lobby. For Lobby 2, Race 2. I think that's where all the viewers have gone. I've just noticed the viewership just suddenly drop as people decided, I think the lobby has been open for a bit. So we've lost a few people viewing this race live. Gustameng then in 5th. Salek is 6th, but he's got Cinemod just behind him in the Subaru. They're both on outlaps. They both are. Cinemod very close to Salek. You can see that being as close as it is now. Salek's had to put more fuel in. So the Supra is the quicker car, it looks like, over 1 lap. But for Le Mans, it's not just about qualifying speed. It's about luck. It's about judgment. Illusion is down into 9th now in his Ford GT. Yonovan in 10th. Daz there in 11th. I can't put anybody down for their final positions because it could all change. We've got 2 laps left. The sky's looking pretty clear though. We can see the stars all around us. It's the Royal Gunner in 13th place, 2 minutes 17 behind the race leader, Wolfbane. But there's only 1 minute 30 between 2nd to 13th, so that's shows how big a gap Wolfbane has managed to get with calling that pit stop. He called it perfectly. He stopped. He thought, you know what? It is worth pitting and being on the right tyres than doing a lap around Le Mans on softs in rain. De Will in the Corvette in second place. His teammate Exion will be taking over in race 2. Wolfbane's teammate is Cool Dude Boy in the Chaos Squadron Amiga car. 40-second lead for Cool Dude Boy to defend if it finishes as it stands. Wolfbane has got 2 laps to go. So we'll just be over an hour in this race. Groot in 13th. Groot in 3rd. It's 52 seconds behind the race leader. Less than 10 seconds between him and De Will, so it's not all over for AXR. It's a poorly timed shower. The weather is random as well. It's on custom settings. Not on custom settings, sorry. Random settings where even I don't know if it's going to rain. Tiny Terror in 4th place. He had a great... Oh, he's having a little bit of an issue there. Hopefully he stays in 4th. Custom Eggs come in... He's been on hards. Don't understand why. You don't have to use all the tyres, Custom Egg. You have the option to use them if you wish, but you don't have to use them all. Daz is 11th place. He'll get himself up into 10th place now. I think after the race Daz has had, I think he'll take 10th. It has just been one thing after the other for Daz. It's his return as well. Since one of the endurance races, I think it was Daytona we last saw Daz. So it's been a while. It's great to see him back. He's going to give his teammate Matt Psycho a car in 10th place, and Matt's going to just have to see where he can get it. Can they get a podium? They're in chance, I think. They are about half a minute behind the podium, so that in an hour's race with Matt Psycho, that is possible to get a podium out of it all. Wolfbane in 1st. Just played it to perfection. They're back now doing laps. There's still a bit of water and moisture actually going on the back straight towards Indianapolis. Mika's retracted the message. Wolfbane getting a few jerks as well. So this isn't over. This big lead, it could disappear. We'll be definitely thinking about it. What you can see is that... Yes, it is Groot behind. So De Will has got Groot behind, 8.5 seconds behind. Something so simple about this Corvette, the way it looks. It's quite elegant. It's just silver with a black stripe along the middle. And some Corvette stickers on the side. It looks like a proper race car. It's strange how things happen like that. De Will looking very good though, 2nd place. His teammate... Zenon is coming up for Lobby 2. Groot was going to be passing to Liam in the AXR car. Tiny Terror, 4th place. He's going to be passing his car on to Bunny's. In the Aston Martin, Sarlek is in 5th, but we can see he's got company. The Rockstar Racing 88 Supra is in 5th. It has got Cinnamod though, kicking up the dirt at Indianapolis. And Evans is following closely into Arnage. So very nice to see all these very close drivers. Illusion is in 8th in the Ford GT. He's got Yonovan behind him in the Nissan. The Nissan will be in the new GCE Championship. Chris Boo is the team boss. He's having a bit of a break from racing for a bit, he said. So he's picked the Nissan. So they're using this as a bit of a test session, but the championship runs a little bit differently to what the settings are for this race. Custom Egg now on soft tyres and not enough fuel. Don't know what's happening with Custom Egg. Rob on drums in 12th, Royal Gunner in 13th, but on the final lap, going down the Mulsanne, going towards the first chicane, it is Wolfbane in the Aston Martin. What does he do? Does he keep pushing, knowing that every second could count, because we still have an hour left of this race? I've got to keep it on. He's just set the fastest lap of the race as well, a 3:55.4. 3:59.6 for De Will, so he's set his fastest lap of the race. De Will, there you go, look, lap times have just been around the 4-minute mark, but he's had a clean race. He's had a clean race, he's kept out of trouble. Yes, Groot is quicker, I would think. Oh no, 3:59.1 though from Groot, so actually no. Groot actually not going as quick as Wolfbane. Wolfbane absolutely flying then. Here. Everybody else is in the 59s. Where has Wolfbane got that? Oh, he's got fresh tyres, hasn't he? He's got fresher tyres? I don't think so. Sarlek's looking quick. 57s. 59s for Cinnamod. And 58 for Evans. 56 for Illusion, so Illusion going quickly, but he's down in 8th place. And 56 also for Yonovan, so they're pulling each other along. 4 minute for Daz. Rob on drums is 11th. Royal Gunner 12th. Custom Egg is come out the pits now on soft tyres, so it's all from a promising start from Custom Egg. It's all gone a little bit wrong in that Gas Monkeys Corvette. They were a late addition though to the race, so maybe they didn't have as much of the practice. Mama Sykes is in the chat. She's saying internet probs. Not the only one, Mama Sykes. Some issues happening here as well. But going through the Porsche curves for the final time of his stint, it is going to be, I think, it's going to be Wolfbane. I think he's going to have this. Who goes through karting for the final time. Matt Psycho saying Lobby 2 is ready. Okay, Matt, we will finish this race and then I will join and I will come and start. We can start when I'm there. Because Wolfbane's about to win the first part of this sector. He is going to give... He's got to be careful though. Nearly lost it in the final corner. So De Will... He is going to be in second place in this stint. Don't worry about us missing the race 2. We're just 5 minutes late. So it's... So De Will comes through in second. Groot is going to come home in third, 5 seconds behind. Tiny Terror in 4th place, 11 seconds behind. Sarlek is in 5th. 6th is going to be Cinnamod. Evans is going to be really close behind there in 7th place. Illusion in 8th. 9th is ESRM. Daz is there in 10th place. '11th is going to be Rob on drums. Or is he? Royal Gun is very close to him. It's going to be close enough, but I think he's going to get it. So Rob on drums through the final full chicane in 11th. Royal Gunner is just 1.7 behind, and then Gustameg is 9 seconds behind there. But Wolfbane wins for Aston Martin the first section of this race. Hopefully, I haven't messed that up. So just wait for this to go, and then we'll start going back to the lobby. So well done, everybody. Oh, well done. We've got these back. Fantastic. It now tells me who's won. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't tell me enough though. So save the replay, and I've got to go, guys. I've saved the replay. Lobby 2 is ready. I've got to go. It's a very tight turnaround. I have saved the replay though. So now we go into race 2. We have got the Chaos Squadron leading by 47 seconds from Cone Racing Team, who are just 5 seconds ahead of AXR. It's very close. 50 seconds separating the top 3 there in that first lobby. Just waiting for this. It takes forever sometimes. So showrooms with friends. There we go. I'm going to join the boys in lobby number 2 for the second part of this race. We are joining, hopefully. There it is. Lovely. So we'll see what the grid looks like as well. So we're going to be going into so you can see Silent Wolf in second place. Okay. I don't know. We'll see what the grid looks like, because I'm getting different times. Oh boy, that race, says Wolfbane in the chat. So everybody's just starting to go. Good luck, Lobby 2 drivers. This is it. 10 minutes late, we had rain in the first lobby. So that is why we're a bit late. We've got lots of interesting close gaps as well between plenty of drivers. Plenty of drivers have lots to challenge for. Here we go then. Race number 2. And we have got on pole, we've got the team that were third in the race, AXR. We've got Silent Wolf in second. His teammate came 13th. Fred Dude in the Ford GT is third. Yokas 4th. Cool Dude Boy is 5th. Matt Psycho in 6th. 7th is Nathan. We'll see what they all look like. So it's dry here. Oh, it's not dark. Good luck, Chris Boo, says Jonovan. So Liam leading, but Silent Wolf straight away already into the Dunlop curve, takes the lead then for the Mercedes of the MFT team. Fred Dude in third place in the Ford GT. And again, we'll get to a point where we'll be able to go on board at some point. Yokas in fourth place, so that's super very quick round here on one lap. Can he follow his teammate though and get himself up the field? Cool Dude Boy is in fifth. He has got a 40-second lead. Whether he knows that or not, I do not know. Matt Psycho is in sixth place. He's got a lot of work to do. Nathan is in seventh. Ninth is Tiger in the 87 Subaru. He's just overtaken AJ Wuhan. Oh, is he going to have a move on Nathan? He does. He moves himself up into seventh place. I wonder if Nathan is on medium tyres. No, he is not. He's on the soft tyres as well. So again, we haven't got the replays, the onboard footage. Penguino is there in 10th place in the Corvette. Chris Boo 11th. Lowy 12th has got Exion in 13th, just behind him. Exion, his teammate, came second in the first race. So he'll be hoping for a similar run. Fandango in 14th place and Bunny's in 15th in his Aston Martin. His teammate came 4th, but already in the lead is Silent Wolf. So again, the lobby, despite being set for darkness at the start, is not dark. Isn't that strange? We're learning all sorts about GT7 and its funny ways. But Silent Wolf, his teammate, finished in 12th place. And he was a fair way down the field. So we'll just have to see where he gets. Times of day for the settings are all different at different tracks. I'll get a list for you at some point. Yes, but when I set this, it was dark in my practices when we started the races. So Wolfbane saying that. So Fred Dude is in third place in his Ford GT. Liam in his Supra is in second. Yokas fourth. So Cool Dude Boy though in fifth. It's close enough as it stands to keep himself in the lead of this race. It is bizarre, Wolfbane. We had this issue though at Bathurst where it was dark in the qualifying session and then we start the race and it was light. Matt Psycho there in sixth place. I think this is the only setting as well you can do without it being midnight forever. I think that's how it works. Anyway, Matt Psycho there in sixth place. Sick Children's Trust car. We saw Daz having really scruffy first lap. So, Matt Psycho able to get past Yokas out of the Ford chicane. So that is a lot cleaner than we saw in race one. Chris Boo 8th. 9th is Nathan Penguino, just dropping back a little bit. No, we still haven't got the onboards. We'll get them. We'll get them. It comes into play. Midnight is usually about 2 a.m, says Wolfbane. Yes, it is. But I think if you put it on midnight to start the race, it just stays there forever and doesn't move into daylight. I don't know. This game does stuff sometimes. AJ Wuhan in that very strange Subaru. We didn't get to see much of that in the first race. His teammate McConey had a bit of blue screen. Fandango also had his teammate Digweed have blue screen. He was in third at the time that it went off. So we're seeing these cars back in the race. Already Silent Wolf's disappeared. He's run away 6 seconds up the road from Liam. But look at the fuel already. I don't think Silent Wolf is fuel saving, whilst Liam possibly is, and so is Fred Dude. So Fred Dude, his teammate Illusion, finished in 8th place. He was 83 seconds behind the winner. There or thereabouts. Cool Dude Boy then, his teammate led the field. Led the field in the first race. He led by 47 seconds. So he led by 47 seconds at the line. So that gap is down to about 40 seconds now. Actually, no, sorry. It's down to about 47 seconds. So comfortable lead for Cool Dude Boy. Matt Psycho is in 5th, having a lot more luck than his teammate Daz did in his lobby. But Yokas having to defend from Tiger. Tiger looking very strong as they go towards Indianapolis. What can Yokas do to defend from Tiger? Tiger is there in 7th, sorry. Yokas in 6th. Cannot get past Cool Dude Boy, all over the back of Fred Dude. So we're having a dude race for 3rd place. Can the Aston Martin get past the Ford GT? Look at the size difference between these two cars. That is absolutely preposterous. Ford GT slippery in a straight line. Look how low down it is as well. This car designed for Le Mans. Oh, I think there was a touch there. Oh, I think there was a touch because Cool Dude Boy is having to slow down. Well, this is spectacular. Fred Dude has been touched by Cool Dude Boy, and Cool Dude Boy has had to wait for him. He's lost 20 seconds in all of this. That gap now from 52 seconds to Liam is about 20 seconds, 22 seconds already on lap number 3. So Silent Wolf leads here in his Mercedes, but he's not really a contender in this race. In terms of the overall ranking, he is currently, his teammate was 149 seconds behind the leader. So he needs to win by over 2 minutes to win this race to Silent Wolf, but he'll push. He'll put himself into a strong position. He'll drag that Mercedes up the field, but Liam, his teammate, had so much bad luck. Groot had so much bad luck in the first race. He spun on his in-lap, and then it rained, and he spun quite a few times in the wet because it was just undrivable on slick tyres. And Wolfbane was able to get into the pits and get back racing. Matt Psycho is in 13th place, having a lot cleaner run than his teammate Daz. Daz lost about 40 seconds, I think, at the start of the race, or around 30 seconds probably, more 30 seconds, but then had issues as well as the rain came. He finished though in the top 10, so pulled himself up. Yokas in 4th, so that Supra is very quick around here. Sarlek got it to 5th place, 68 seconds behind the leader. So Yokas, again, another driver who is in position to take advantage of some of the bad luck of others. Tiger in 5th place. Cinemod managed to get that car in 6th, 73 seconds behind the overall lead. Chris Boo in 6th. Yonovan managed to get that car in 9th, 85 seconds behind the leader. Oh, Nathan has got a 3-second penalty. Is that for overtaking under yellows? Possibly. Look at all these cars though following Nathan. But couldn't even see Cool Dude Boy. Cool Duboy having to get past now. Nathan, have all these drivers got penalties because they overtook? No. So Penguino is there in 9th place. Cool Duboy getting himself up the field. Penguino, no, still can't get on board. It's very strange how it just randomly decides at points where we can start watching on board. As we can see, Bunny's fighting his way back up the field. DeWitt says he's got a 3-second penalty for overtaking. Nathan got a 3-second for overtaking Jonathan while he was stopped on track waiting. Right, okay. Unfortunately, that's a quirk of the game. We can't do much about that. That's unfortunate about it, but we have to have the flags on because blue flags enable people to know when quicker cars are behind them. That is unfortunate for Nathan. He's losing time then to the field that he was racing with. Fred Dude. Oh, of course, yes. Fred Dude down in 10th place because of the incident into the Porsche curves. Aloe is 11th in the 42 Mazda. Hexion, 34 seconds. Bitsley's to stop and wait when there's that many cars following. Well, drivers are encouraged to stop and wait if there is contact in the Sunday night league. So it's just a way that the game. Fandango going off. Hexion in 12th place. Oh, slide there from Eloy. He's lost it. Eloy's pointing backwards into the 4 chicanes. Forza Cone says Dragon on speed. And Yokas is in the pits. Has Yokas seen something on the radar? Is he pulling a Wolfbane? JR saying he apologises. Apology accepted, JR. You're new to the league. But we do encourage people to stop and wait. It's only fair, even if it's accidental contact as well. It's just fair. Self-stewarding. Chris Boo in 4th place. Looking very strong in his Nissan. It looks way too bright for rain, says Mika. Yes. So, is Yokas trying something different? To go off strategy? So 30-second gap between Cool Dude Boy and Silent Wolf, but that's not the important gap. It's between Liam and himself. That is the important gap. So it's about 20 seconds, I would think. No, it's actually... So the gap is 14 seconds. So that is okay. That reduces the lead that they have. Reduces the lead to 38 seconds. Come on, Fandango, says Digweed. Bunny's having a look then up the outside of Penguino, and Bunny's gets himself up into 7th place, pulling that Aston Martin through the field. He started further down the grid. So Wolfbane's in the chat. Can you explain the liveries on the Aston Martins? I don't know if it's a reference to something. You can see the Chaos Squadron Alpha car of Bunnies. Got some battling going on as well behind. We've got AJ Wuhan and Nathan fighting each other. Both in Subarus, both different types though. Leeds United, Manchester United car. Still looks strange. I do like the bonnet on it though. It's a neutral bonnet, it's an orange bonnet. Nathan there in the Brawn Stars car. Sneaking a Bridgestone sponsorship on the back of it. Don't know how that works with Michelin tyres, but there we go. So the Clone Commander Cody is the orange, and Captain Rex from Star Wars, of course. Okay. understand. It's a logical character. Exion in 12th place, so he currently is possibly dropping off the podium. Silent Wolf is coming in the pits. Well, he has to. He's burnt his fuel out. 4 laps, no more fuel. So that is Silent Wolf burning through the fuel, whilst the Supra of Liam goes through the Ford chicanes, and he's got another tank of fuel, so he's going into the 5th lap. He's on a course for a 5-lapper, so is Matt Psycho. Matt Psycho looking quick as well. And a bit quicker than Liam. Tiger is in 3rd. He's on a 5-lapper, so is Cool Dude Boy. So Cool Dude Boy only 11.8 seconds behind Liam. Bunnies is in 5th place in his Aston Martin. AJ Wuhan is in 6th. It's looking very nice here at Le Mans. Early morning. Nathan in 7th place. Welcome to Sunday Night League. If you are watching for the first time, give us a like, share, subscribe, put that notification bell on as well. We are here every Sunday. Oh no! I thought AJ Wuhan had managed to keep that pointing the right way, but he just lost momentum. What's been saying, the additional stop loses you about a minute around Le Mans. This is the person that got a 40-second lead after the first race. Fred Dude in 9th had an incident with Cool Dude Boy. Oh, look at the Ford GT just passing Exion like he wasn't there. That was unreal how quick that Ford GT looks. Up into 8th place then goes Fred Dude. He had a 4-minute 12. Mika saying 5-lap stints are crucial in this race. Unless it rains, of course. We saw rain in race number 1. A reminder. He's going to have enough fuel, Fred Dude. That's okay. A reminder that this race, if it stays dry for this part of the race, they have to run the medium tyres. They have to. Just because it rained in Lobby 1 does not negate the medium tyre rule, unless Chris Bruce had a 3-second penalty, so he's had an issue coming out of the pits. Yokas came in very early for his stop, so I don't know what happened there. He was running highly, he was in about 4th place, and now he's 12th. Anguino on an outlap, and there's Fandango on an outlap too, Aloe on an outlap as well. Liam is in 1st, but that AXR machine is being caught up by the SCT Mercedes of Matt Psycho. Let's see if... There we go! We got them back. We've got them back. There we are. Matt Psycho then is in the Mercedes as we're approaching the Porsche curves. The sun is rising. So you can use that. Mika saying the pit exit here can throw you out, aiming you across the line. You've got to be ready to... Got to be ready. You do. You have to be paying attention. So I'm using all of the exit and a little bit more, but I think he managed to keep all the wheels on the racing line. So in comes Liam. And in comes Matt. They are fighting for pride, although Liam, if you can keep it... We've been saying AI likes you to... Bringing an MR into this race is like bringing a knife into a gunfight. It says Cassie Doffrey de Boy. Oh, nice to see you, Cassie. Cancy? Sorry. I've been commentating for an hour and 20 minutes or more. Probably an hour and 40 at this rate. Fred Dude, everybody coming in, look. Top 10 all in. It's a Silent Wolf. There he is. He's coming back across the line. He'll retake the lead, but he's on a different strategy than those around him. What was that, Mika, about it looking really sunny? We're going into the dawn hours and daylight coming, and it's looking a bit milky, is this sky. It's got half a minute over Chris Boo. Has Silent Wolf. Oh, Liam's got a penalty. That Psycho hasn't got a penalty. Cars are starting to come out of the pits then. Cool. Oh, he's got Tiger right behind him. Oh, there goes Yokas. He cuts himself in between the two. Yokas is ahead of Tiger. Tiger will not be happy to see that. Yokas, though, on the outside of the S's, but now back on the inside. Oh, there's a touch! And Yokas has gone off. So Yokas in the gravel. And Penguino. Oh, Yokas going across the exit of the S's. So Penguino in 7th. Bunnies in 8th. Pushing hard in the Aston Martin. Yokas then down in 9th place. Nathan in 10th. 11th is AJ Wuhan, but Fandango will get the move into Tete Rouge. Fandango moves himself up into 11th place. These cars have got further than their teammates, I believe. Doing a good job, Jam, says Mama Sykes. Thank you very much, Mama Sykes. Your son was causing me stress about an hour and a half before this race. Oh, well, this version of the race, half an hour before the actual version. Oh, we've got the damage on the back of Fred Dude. So he's had some wars. Aloe is there in 15th place. On his own in the Mazda. I think the Mazda's not the car to have here. It sounds amazing, but it's just not on the pace. Is anybody on medium tyres at this moment in the race? I don't think I've seen anybody. Oh yes, AJ Wuhan is on mediums. And so is Exion. Oh, Nathan has gone off. Nathan's gone straight on, I think. And Nathan's gone. Nathan has gone in the Brawn Stars. So that is the 7th place car out of the race. They will get the last place position time if it stands like this. Apologies, just looking at my timing screen there and trying to work out the top 10, and it wasn't coming quickly, so instead of having dead air. Silent Wolf, though, leading this race by half a minute from Matt Psycho, but he's on a different strategy than those all around him. But it is starting to look a little bit darker here at Le Mans. And the Circuit de Sarf, got Chris Boot in 3rd, we've got Liam in 4th place in the AXR car. This car, I believe, is 2nd overall in the race. So 2nd overall is Liam. Go through the Ford chicane. Bit of reflex. Strangeness happening there with the time screen. Cool Dude Boy, though, right behind him, so that gap of 42 seconds is 42 seconds. Because Cool Dude Boy is flanking Liam basically, if he keeps Liam in his sights, that's all he has to do. He doesn't have to be too concerned, really, of those ahead of him. Matt Psycho, his car is 102 seconds behind Cool Dude Boy. Chris Boo is 85 seconds behind. Oh, Evans has joined. Don't know what's going on there, so something's happened. Somebody's fallen off the track. Oh yes, 7th place Evans, wasn't it? No, Brawn Stars. Evans has joined. Don't know why. He was in lobby 1. So I don't know what's happening there. But on board with the 4GT. We're going to have a go through Tetrouge. No. Denied, says AJ Wuhan. But we're going to see the difference in the speed between these two cars. The Subaru and the 4GT. The 4GT designed to be around this circuit to win Le Mans. And it's going up the inside into the first chicane. So this is another AXR car. Up into 11th place it goes. Exion or Xenon is in 13th. Aloe is in 14th. Nathan saying great game. So that's the Brawn Stars out of the race. Tiny Terror saying that 4GT is a very good looking car. Very good looking car. Is the car in the lead as well? There's a snowman from Wolfbane. Don't know what that means. Silent Wolf leading by 33 seconds from Chris Boo, who has got Matt Psycho tucked up right behind him. Let's go on board with Matt as they go down towards Indianapolis. Really is a beautiful livery, says Wolfbane. About 4GT. Psycho's got a great run actually on Chris Boo, but is he going to make the move into Arnaz? Chris Boo looks like he's run deep. Oh, he didn't compromise his exit though. Did not compromise the exit as they make now the run down to the Porsche curves. It's lap number 7, and we're only a minute away from our half-hour update. And interestingly enough, Cool Dude Boy has got himself up into 4th place, ahead of Liam, his closest rival. Salty to who? Says Nathan. I don't know what's going on in the chat. Tiger in 6th. Bunny's in 7th. Guido in 8th, fighting this Corvette through the Porsche curves. There's a little bit of bouncing happening up ahead in Willys. Every karting. Down into the 4 chicanes. His Corvette. Fandango is in 9th. Yokas and Fred Dude. Oh, Yokas. Well, that's an interesting tactic from Yokas. Coming through and pitting. Oh, Silent Wolf nearly losing it. Whoa, hoo-hoo. He has had to push and push and push in that Mercedes. You may be thinking, well, it's got a 34-second lead. He doesn't. He is currently 1 minute and 12 seconds behind the leader. So he's got a lot way to go. So Silent Wolf leading the field. It looks like it might be a dry race. Halfway through. May this be a dry race? So you have to run the medium tyres in this race. Looks like okay. Cars go down the Mulsanne. Liam in 5th, and he's got the car that he's chasing down on the road ahead of him. So that means the gap between those two cars is about 55 seconds. I think this is the battle for first and second overall in the race. Third place, I wouldn't like to say. I think third place is anybody's. I'm just looking through the field. Yokas, who's off strategy, was 5th place car. 6th place Cinnamod. So Tiger is in 6th place, although he's fighting with Bunnies. And I think Bunnies and Cinnamod might be fighting for the podium. Bunny's teammate Tiny Sarah came 4th, 63 seconds behind, and Cinnamod 73 seconds behind, so these cars are 10 seconds behind each other. Third place battle is looking spicy, says Wolfbane. Yes. So 10 seconds between these two cars. Because I think Exion is dropping down now, 125. So he's 30 seconds behind this group. It's tight. It's tight. Tiger pushing hard in his Subaru. Silent Wolf then back in the pits. Silent Wolf is back, but here we go. 2nd, 3rd and 4th, all going through the Porsche curves together. It's Chris Boo showing the pace in that Nissan. The SRM driver, and also the team boss of Nissan in the new GTE Championship. The sign-up is open on Discord for that if you wish to join. Just look for GTE driver sign-up to be part of the driver auction. Driver auction is next Sunday, where the team bosses will be bidding for the drivers. So you have to be in the auction to be nominated. If there are more drivers than seats available, then we are looking at a solution for that. Cool Do Boy. Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. Cool Do Boy just lost a lot. Is Cool Do Boy having glitching issues? This race is not over at all. Matt Psycho though, Matt Psycho! What happened there? He got a huge tank slapper. So my calculations, battle for third is 1 Tiger and many Bunnies, says Wolfbane. Yes, he is, same as me, unfortunately. Don't know what that's in reference to, Wolfbane. Matt Psycho then, Cool Do Boy, leads the field. And this is the car that leads the race overall as well. So it's extending its lead over the rest of the pack. Fastest lap is a 3:52.5 from Silent Wolf. That is phenomenal pace from Silent Wolf. But he's on a different strategy to those around him. He's going to have to go at that pace to give him any chance. We've then got Bunnies and Tiger fighting each other. It's about 12 seconds between these two in real time for the podium. Tiger there in 5th, Silent Wolf in 6th, flying around. Doesn't look like he's flying going down the Mulsanne, but he is. He's doing 156 miles an hour. He'll be topping out at about 170 as he gets to the end. There he is. So 171. Braking into the second chicane. Pushing as hard as he dare. Fred Dude in 7th place. Damn, there's so many good liveries, says Wolfbane. Fred Dude in the 4GT, that's getting a lot of love. AJ Wuhan in the split livery. Subaru. There's a Marlboro sticker on the back of that. In France. How dare you? Cone Racing Juniors are in 8th place. Whilst the Cone Racing team with Exion just dropping down the field, possibly finished 2nd place in the first part of the race, and it is now time for a half-hour update sponsored by Michelin. So Cool Duboy leading the race for Aston Martin. 2nd place is Liam, and 3rd place is Matt Psycho. 4th is Bunnies. 5th is Tiger. 6th is Silent Wolf. 7th is Fred Dude. 8th is AJ Wuhan. 9th is Exion, followed closely by Chris Boo in the Nissan. 11th is Penguino in the Corvette. 12th is Fandango in the Subaru. 13th place is Yokas, who's setting purple lap times. And 14th place is Aloe We Lost Nathan in the Brawn Stars Subaru. That car was in 7th place after the first stint. Is obviously out of this one. Blue screen, we believe. So that puts him down the field. And the final result, Cool Duboy though leads this race in the leading car on lap number 10. A nice gap between him and Liam. 6 seconds, it extends the lead now to about a minute. 58 seconds between these cars overall. Just have to hope it doesn't rain. Matt Psycho there in 3rd place. He's pushing that Mercedes on. If we can get a 3rd, that would be fantastic. First chicane at the Mulsanne. Bunny's there fighting his car. This is the battle for 3rd place, we believe. It's battle for 3rd place overall. Bunny's in 4th, Tiger in 5th. 2 seconds between them. That's Subaru, Tiger and Cinnamon. Cinnamon getting it in 6th. Tiger currently in 5th. Could be 4th overall as it stands, but there's a long way to go still. About 20 minutes left of this race. Yes, the sun is out. We've got Silent Wolf flying along. He's on a different strategy though than everybody else. That's why he's setting a lot quicker times as well. He's doing 1 stop extra than those around him. Down in 6th. But setting very quick times. Whether Tiger will fight him on board the Silent Wolf, or if Tiger will let him go through. As Mika saying, I reckon rain on lap 13 to spice things up. It could happen. It could happen. Here we go then. Oh, getting a bit of a bump draft. Don't know if Tiger will thank Silent Wolf for that. He maybe wants the faster Mercedes to pass him as they approach. Arnage going round the outside. That's an interesting attempt from Silent Wolf. That's not going to get you any positions going round the outside there. Wolf been saying that would be interesting, but preferably not. Rain probably took me by surprise in stint 1. Ah, that's Groot talking. Properly took him by surprise. He's lost so much time as well. Silent Wolf going round the outside of the Porsche curves. This will be a move if he pulls it off. No. Tiger saying, you're going to have to do more than that to get past me. Tiger, very accomplished driver in the Sunday Night League. You have to be careful, Silent Wolf. You can't just drive people off the road. Cool Duboy into the pits as everyone starts to come in as well. Matt Psycho in. Liam is in. Cool Duboy is in. Bunny's in too. Tiger comes in, so that means Silent Wolf will get back the lead. I only just caught it in the Porsche curves myself. It didn't start till I was in the pit lane. So Wolfbane only just seen that the rain was coming as he was going through the Porsche curve. So it was a very late call to turn onto those intermediate tyres. And it's a call that may have helped his team win this Le Mans race as Silent Wolf goes deep into the Dunlop chicane. That Psycho saying it's so leery. Is that the Mercedes in general? So AJ Wuhan has got the medium tyres on his car. He's now going to get rid of those. Put some softs on it. Let's see. There is Cool Duboy. Looking very happy. He's currently in a very strong position. There's Liam in second place. Cool Duboy coming out of the pits then with Chris Boo just ahead of him. He's second at this point in time, but he's off kilter as well with those around him. Medium tyres for Cool Duboy. So he having to use them. He does not believe it will rain. Mediums also from Matt Psycho, and Liam is behind him. So we've got Liam in the Supra. It'd be interesting to see where that SCT car finishes in the top 10. Probably around 5th or 6th, I think. It depends on where Exion or Xeron comes. Bunnies is there in 6th in his Aston, and he's got Tiger just behind him again. Tiger will be putting as much pressure on as he can. He needs to force an error from Bunnies. It's about 10 seconds between these two cars after the first race. We believe this is the battle for the final step of the podium. Tiger will have a look. Nope. Oh no, Bunnies has gone. He's gone wide and deep into the Mulsanne chicane. Let's go, Silent Wolf, says Yuri. Who has stopped on lap 10 and not put on mediums, says Mika. I believe everybody has pitted for mediums. Tiger? Can't remember if Tiger had mediums on before. Unless Tiger knows it's going to rain. I can't remember though. I can't remember if Tiger had mediums on before. If you haven't got mediums on, you can risk disqualifying. Oh, and there goes Penguino past Fandango. Tiger, you shall not pass, says Digweed. It's Fandango's teammate commenting in the chat. Fandango now down in 9th. Fred Dude in 10th place. In his Ford GT. Fandango 9th place, Fred Dude. AJ Wuhan is 11th. Exion in 12th, 1 minute 46 behind the leader. It's about a minute behind then those that he's fighting for the podium, so I think that's him dropping off the podium. Jokas in 13th. Strange pit stop on lap number 3. He's on an out lap now, so he's managed to get the car back on strategy, but it's very strange. 40-second lead for Silent Wolf. Going Going into lap number 12. Chris Boo in second in this race. Tiger has not used mediums yet, says Wolfbane. Yes, I did just go back and check. Hopefully it rains then for Tiger. Otherwise, they risk a disqualification. Maybe someone get the message to him. You need to stop and make a pit stop. Because Tiger's having a brilliant fight with Bunnies. He's got himself ahead of Bunnies. It's on the soft tyres. Hopefully he's got Cinnamod on the chat. It's been discussed now, says Mika. So Mika in the 87 crew. He's just got to hope for rain. There's Tiger now. He's pushing really hard. You can see how hard he's pushing. He's pushing as much as he can. He's got an 8-second gap to make up between him and Bunnies, which he's very capable of doing. Or is he trying to get a pit stop? Don't know though. What do you do? Do you keep going, push as hard as you can, or... Well, it's disqualification if he finishes without doing the mediums and it's dry. It doesn't look like it's going to rain, does it? The sky looks very good. Apparently the game hates the 68 car today. Both of us had massive frame drops, says Wolfbane. Well, I mean, you can't hate you too much because you are leading this race. I know it says Cool Dude Boy is in third place, but as it stands at the moment, the two cars ahead need to stop. Cool Dude Boy doesn't, and he's already got a 40-odd second lead. Over Matt Psycho, it's over 100 seconds, so the pressure's not really on. It's just keeping it still in the race. Liam in 5th. Daz saying enough of the rain talk already with a sad face. Daz, your race won. I feel so sorry for you. It all just seemed to go wrong. Everything that could go wrong did. And that sometimes happens at Le Mans. Just have bad luck. Silent Wolf in the pits again. So he'll pop out probably in about 4th or 5th place. He might pop into the gap between Matt Psycho and Liam. That could be very tasty. If he drops in there, Chris Boo will be also stopping this lap. Bunny's in 7th, 8th is Penguina, 9th Fandango, who's a funny line going into Indianapolis. Let's pinch the corner a little bit, let's go on board with Fred Dude. Very nice baby blue on his Ford. Very good. That's Chris Boo coming into the pits then as well. AJ Wuhan in 11th. Mika's doing an Indian rain dance. Exion in 12th. I never understand the star thing. Where's that come from? So Cool Dude Boy leads the race in race 2 by 8 seconds. Silent Wolf has popped himself into 2nd place, just ahead of Matt Psycho then. with the medium tyres. These drivers, though, in third and fourth already have those mediums up to temperature. Let's go on board. It's not even got a paddle shift gearbox. It is. Proper old school. Didn't know that about this car. What's called the boy's right hand as they break down into here. He'll be going through this corner with nice. Look how strong he is, mighty man. He is a mighty strong lad. Just one hand through the first Mulsanne corner. I think the star denotes an action or thought, else I'm using it wrong. There we go. So Wolf then second place. He's had a very strong race. His teammate though finished down in 13th place in the first 12th place. 149 seconds behind the leader. That Psycho is in third. Having a strong race. Liam is in fourth. Just about keeping it on the road now. AXR second overall. Tiger is pushing hard on the softs. He hasn't used the mediums though. It's going to be tricky, and look how sunny it is. Are they just going to do one lap on the mediums? I suspect that might be the call. Just try and push it for as long as you can and hope something happens. I mean, there's a nice gap between them and Chris Boo. It's not a pit stop. It's not a pit stop. So I think Tiger's going to drop down to about 10th, possibly with an extra stop. Chris Boo in 7th place in the Nissan. Again, I think he's doing an extra stop to everybody else as well, so that is why he's setting good times, but just not actually on the pace where you'd expect him to be in terms of position based on his speed. AJ Wuhan in 9th in his Subaru, just on his own really. 10 seconds between him and Fred Dude, and then 35 seconds between Penguino. There's a bit of a fight happening between Fandango and Exion. Yokas there as well. Fandango moving himself up into 11th place. Twelfth is Exion. 13th is Yokas. We've not seen a Lowy. Apologies, a Lowy. Not deliberate. That's an interesting line going through the Mulsanne. Maybe put off by the helicopter. The sun is so bright now. We are coming to the end of the race. We've been running for 54 minutes in this race. We've been running for over 2 hours now. 2 hours and 5 minutes. Cool Duboy leads. What on earth was that, says Wolfbane. Don't know what that is in reference to. Just has to stroke this home now. Medium tyres are on his car. Mediums are also for Silent Wolf. Hello, he says Wolfbane. I think he was just distracted by the helicopter. I think it flew over. It wouldn't be the first time a GT game has ruined somebody's line by a helicopter going over them. Say from personal experience. That car is very complicated from that Psycho. That's very, very, very pink. Sick Children's Trust all over there. I think you can guess when Tiger is pissing now, says Mika. Yes, I think so as well. I think think we know. He's pulled out a 6-second lead, though. Weather Bunnies knows that Tiger is on the wrong tyres and has just decided, you know what, it's okay. I don't have to push too hard. The gap between them in real time is about 4 seconds. But Tiger, he's going to pit at the end of this lap to do a lap on the mediums. Wolfbane says, oh, Bunny's knows. Yeah, Bunny's not pushing then. He knows he's got third place here at Le Mans. There's a helicopter hovering, look. Just helpfully hovering. So we know what the top 3 are. And then 4th place, I honestly don't know. Honestly don't know who could be 4th. Could be Fred Dude. Could be in 4th. There's a lot of gaps though. It's on the mediums. Have to do some working out, but I think we can confirm the top 3 if it finishes as it is. And then it gets a bit complicated. Anybody's got a Excel spreadsheet open, that would be fantastic. I do have one. It's difficult to do the commentary and update it at the same time. There is Yokas in 13th place. He's got a penalty. He's had a rough time. You can see by the state of the car on the right hand side. Lowy there in 14th. Boy, just nicely stroking it home. 7 seconds ahead. Oh, I thought he was going in the pits then. I thought he was going to just say to everyone, here we go, this is how much I've dominated this race. We are winning by over a minute. I'm going to go for a pit stop. So we've not seen rain in this second race. Unless it suddenly downpours now. So hopefully everybody has put the medium tyres on. There is Silent Wolf in 2nd place overall here, though he's not in 2nd. He's definitely going to bring that car up, though. Probably into the top 10. Matt Psycho in 3rd. This car could be in 4th. It could be anywhere. Here comes Tiger into the pits then. So Bunny's definitely going to be in 3rd overall. Tiger into the pits. I suspect whether it was a bit of confusion with the rain in the first lobby or whether it was genuinely just a mistake, pressing the buttons too quickly. AJ Wuhan showing that the car had some speed here. Oh, it's kicking up the gravel on the exit of the Forge again. There is Tiger in. Oh, he's had a bit of a scrape at the back of his Subaru. Such a long pit stop, says Mika. It is, but maybe next time we run this, we'll have shorter pit stops because we can change the fuel rate now. Exion, I think, has dropped off the podium. Interesting to see where they finish now. I think they're in a good position to be about 5th or 6th overall. And it's the same with Yokas, actually. Be interesting to see where they finish. Although he's setting his best sectors. Cool Dude Boy is on the final lap. Oh yes, we are definitely doing another one of these. Wolfbane asking, we've got to do one again. This was so much fun. It helps if you call the strategy exactly perfectly when the rain comes in the first lobby. And then it really just gives your teammate a chance to relax. Bit of a worry at the first laps where there was an incident between him and Fred Dude. Had to drop back, but then he's managed to get this Aston up the field. Silent Wolf in 2nd place in the Mercedes. Really strong performance by him. He's got the fastest lap as well as a 3:52.5, so incredibly. Great commentary, thanks Jam, says Pio. Look forward to the next one. We have got the GTE Championship open for driver sign-up. There is no limit on driver sign-up, so don't feel like you've missed out just because you can see 15 people already signed up. Don't worry. Oh, cool dude boy. Careful. I know you've got a big lead, but if you can't crash it going into the Porsche curves. Wolfbane saying wink wink, go sign up if you haven't. Yes. Guy in first looks good. How's he doing that? Cool dude boy commenting whilst driving. Tiny Terror saying he had checked the weather forecast that has given Wolfbane the chance. So Cool Dude Boy coming round to the final chicane, and it's going to take the overall win for the Chaos Squadron Omega. Well done to that team. They win here at Le Mans. Silent Wolf having a very strong result. Second place for him. Matt Psycho coming in third place. Then we have Liam coming through in his Supra. That is going to be second place for him. Then Bunnies hasn't got any fuel left. Bunnies is going to be overtaken by Chris Boo. Hold on a second, this is not over. Bunnies is out of fuel. Bunnies is out of fuel. Is he going to cross the line? He's going to finish in 6th place. I think that's going to be enough. AJ Wuhan. He comes through. Tiger in 8th place. Tricky one for Tiger. Mistake with refueling. Oh, and Fred Dude has run out of fuel as well. Fred Dude runs out of fuel, but I think he's going to be in a good position. Hard to tell. Fandango in 10th place, getting that car to the end. Benguino also running out of fuel, shaking it as he gets through the final corners. It's just going to make it, I think. There he goes. Yokas then. He's got the pressure on actually. Exion is right behind him, going towards the Ford chicane. This could be crucial for both of these drivers in terms of where their teams finish. Oh no! Exion and Yokas crash in the final corner. Exion should wait for Yokas because he's just hit him. He doesn't. Yeah, that's not exactly the finish we'd have liked to have seen. And then Aloy in 14th place. Oh. There we go. So victory for Cool Dude Boy. He wins and ensures that there is a win for the Chaos Squadron Omega team. Second place, I believe, is the AXR Supra of Groot and Liam. And third place, we believe, is also the Chaos Squadron Alpha of Tiny Terror and Bunny. So the Chaos Squadron having a very successful evening here at Le Mans. Thank you everybody that has joined us tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it. We will be confirming the results later in the week in the Discord. I believe we've got the top 3 though down. It's that 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th battle that we're looking at. Thank you everybody that's joined us. Thank you everybody that's watched us as well. Like, share, subscribe. The GTE Championship is open for sign-ups if you would like to join us for that. We will be here in 2 weeks' time for the first round of that at the Red Bull Ring. Thank you again everybody that's taken part. These races are very stressful to take part in, especially with GT7 the way it is. And well done everybody for finishing, making this the event that it has been. I'm sure we will have another one shortly in due course. Keep an eye out for that. Anyway, good night everybody, stay safe, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks' time for the GTE Championship, season number 2 at the Red Bull Ring. Good night.